Ele próprio bottom dessa capacidade
We know what this jersey means.
I'm serious though. Sophomore year I took this class.
Shake it, MP.
I'm just looking at his thing. They got
Hi, Josh.
And Hornets fans, if you are interested in attending future home games, we got you covered. Simply stop by the nearest ticket booth or visit our website to grab yours now. Fans, looking to join us for future Charlotte Hornets games? Head up to the concourse, find our ticket booth behind each basket. Representatives are standing by. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection.
Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the one. So the latest news on MP. Let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
As we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players. Everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
I just love the ball movement.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Bridges passes to Miller. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from three. Greg, you would think with MP now in his second year, we're about to see a major boost to his play on the court.
Yeah, MP won't be having to learn on the fly. His feel for the game will be much more solid, and I'm expecting big things from him this year.
So it's Miami now. The Hornets making their last shot. Hero finds Mitchell. And the three off target. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Inside, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Hero outside. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. Hero's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Kniffel. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Knipple gets a three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own.
Boom. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Porter Jr. comes in for Mitchell. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Adebayo sets a screen to the inside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season. Out left to the wing. Ball outside. Pass to Diabate. 4 on the clock. Elbow shot. Adebayo grabs the board.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And here's Porter. And there's the lob. Picked it out of midair. Now MP. He's guarded by Porter. And MP throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Out to the wing. Here's Salone. No made baskets yet. Down low. Here's MP. Pass to Salone. Jacks up a three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I just love the growth from MP. Knowing the better option on that play is to kick it out.
Hero looking over the floor. Powell for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's MP making things happen for Charlotte, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we hope making a change here. MP's checked in. Miami also changing it up. Jaquez is checked in for Jovic. Tyler Hero comes in for Larson. And Mitchell subbed in for Porter Jr. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Ware. And he goes in for the dunk.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. MP is out there with ball. Then it's Miller, and it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Ball for three. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards gave them a bit of a boost. He ended up with 12 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Ball passes to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Miller. And it's off from three-point range.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync. It might be pressing right now.
To the middle. Here's Jaquez. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Diabate grabs the board. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets.
Man, them D phone company would be scared.
Miller with it. Hero picks him up.
I don't understand either.
Pass this along. To end the drought. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Heat with the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Ware. And it's Andrew Wiggins in for Powell. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And again, no good by Miami. And for Charlotte, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Now you talk about players.
That's how you got your wins. That's how you got some of your wins.
Development. And if you
You get one wig on T-Move.
No,
I thought that's that wig right there.
no, that was AliExpress. You tripping? No, I don't buy
Oh, that is
wigs off
AliExpress.
TV. AliExpress a real wig. What I tell you, some of them wigs be 300, 400. You got jokes. Oh, I see them holding.
I wasn't trying to draw so serious, but I did. You do get. I'm tripping. You do get.
Short season's hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
Now here's Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Heat. And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Outside Jaquez. There's the triple. The rebound by Bridges.
I think that was clearly a fourth. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
MP shot is off.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
And here's MP from outside. Yes, sir. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his third assist of the night. Hero outside. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a three. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center.
Thanks for the winner in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately, he's been at his very best, which for him is as good as it possibly gets.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Charlotte Hornets.
As the half went on, you could see they were forcing shots, rushing things. You have to stay patient.
And be unpredictable. Threaten the defense from all three levels.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Jaquez Jr. out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. Here's Knipple. Here's MP. No good that time. Here's Mitchell. Knipple with the rebound.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Back to Bridges. MP, a screen on Jaquez. Bridges with it, guarded now by Jaquez. MP, no good. Heat leading by 5. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
MP outside. Here's the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hero. The Hornets pull it in.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Bridges, left side. Wiggins with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. Bam! He gets it to go at the rim.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They really emphasize ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Miller, the pass to MP. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Salon comes in for Bridges. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get off the shot. Miller, poked away. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And here's MP from outside.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
To the paint. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Rising to the rack, Norman Powell, folks. That dude will punch it on you.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And here's MP from outside. Powell pulls it in.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins against MP. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. James is checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Miller. Miami also changing it up. Larson's checked in for Jaquez. And it's Porter Jr. in for Mitchell. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Miami making a switch here.
What is he doing?
Yo, mama, don't
No, don't be locked the shoes at the
MP, the pass to Ball. And here's MP from outside.
1 3 1 5.
Wait, bro.
2 3 1 5. 2 3 1 5.
Oh, the school right now?
2 3 1
Whoa.
Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porter from outside. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 5 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Powell with a steal. Here's Larson, hounded by Ball. No good off the glass.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period, yet his eyes...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Porter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Porter's got 13 in the second half.
When Porter Jr. is smoking hot, he's hard to stop. He's so relentless in how he attacks, keeps constant pressure on the defense.
Miller is out there with MP. Then it's Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Powell for three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What I appreciate about Norm Powell is that it doesn't matter if he starts, comes off the bench, he's going to produce offensively and relish his role, whatever it is.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware, and Mitchell's subbed in for Porter Jr. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Anderson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson's checked in for Tyler Hero, and it's Porter Jr. in for Mitchell.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Back to MP. To halt the run. On target from range.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Porter. And it's Miami with another.
Boy, quick release that time from Porter. Pulled up before the defense could get to him.
And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Again, MP missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Now here's Powell. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is exactly where Anderson prefers to get his look. Foul line down.
Here's Miller. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, they count on big-time production from
you better start here, folks.
Down low. Porter in the post, covered by MP. Porter's shot is off. MP shot is off. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Davion Mitchell.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to MP. To the wing on the left. MP, a screen on Powell. To the inside. Porter with the steal.
Get that shit out of here. Get
Here's
that
Larson,
out
guarded
of
by
here.
Miller. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
All right, tough
You're
loss
very
tonight.
flooded.
What do you
Very
think is
flooded.
the difference between the teams in this one?
Flooding. The water high. The water high. Flooded today. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was just make sure you knew.
No, it just wasn't our night. A couple
Ryan, over to you.
Yeah.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. And that about wraps it up for Al.
Huh? What happened? Huh? Oh, you to my I think I to my Sheen. Sheen had a deal. They was gonna make me $30. They was a deal. There was some toes. There was $100. But they sliced it. This was shipping. It was $17. I was trying to hurry up and catch it, but I started speaking to these. And I was saying for game on that was $2. That's how I will get back to you.
What's up to all my followers out there? Obviously, this is...
I went to grad school at USC, start school. There was a lot of support for my work within the department. Professors liked me. There was another student there.
If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Hornets along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our installation team will respond immediately. And remember, Hornets fans, we still have tickets available to future home games. Simply go to our website or visit your nearest ticket booth to secure yours today. And don't forget to pass on that home game, Hornets fans. Every single fan in attendance will receive a Hugo t-shirt. You don't want to miss out on this. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using
Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball.
or interrupting play.
Oh, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Oh, I hit you, yes, sir.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Buddy Hield is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. And for Charlotte, we've got Brandon Miller. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's MP. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, with the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
You know, MP hasn't yet got the team on the right track in the rivalry rodeo. But the good news, tonight is a new opportunity. He won't forget how that last loss stung. So I expect MP to come out with something a bit extra tonight.
MP passes to Miller. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor. A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Here's Alexander Walker. Good D by Miller.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
MP, that's for two. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
Pass to Rizichet. Hield sets the pick for Rizichet. Back to Alexander Walker. Shot by Hield, nobody around. It's good from long range.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Now, here's Bridges. 23 points his last outing. Here's MP. Off target from the wing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Alexander Walker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laforce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He dropped 24 points and his range was on full display. You'd love to see him build on this effort. He showed he can dominate. Next step is to do it with consistency, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. MP finds Bridges. Back to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. MP's got 8 points. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Okongwu with a screen on Miller to the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Charlotte. Swan's checked in, and James subbed in for Knipple. Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. A 3 from MP. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The kick out to Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Miller's checked in for MP. For the Hornets.
Ran into somebody in this video and it didn't look like you were too happy to see it. Is that crazy to run into your iPad every day? Damn, you still yeah. Everybody fucking everybody, but I know who better than people. I know who better than people. The fuck? I'm there for me, but bitch, yeah, please play with your mama not me. Please play with your motherfucking mama not me.
Knipple comes in for James, and MP subbed in for Ball. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Charlotte no good that time either. We've got Knipple, MP out there with Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Kuminga, it's rebounded by Charlotte. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Alexander Walker is a guy, Doris, that comes in and does a little bit of everything.
Kevin, you are so right. He can defend at a high level. He's increased his shot making and his playmaking ability. He is a huge part of his team's success.
Kuminga the pass to Hield. To Kuminga, takes a 3, connects from 3-point range. Kuminga's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And you have to keep an eye on Kuminga on the outside because he won't hesitate.
Miller finds MP. Here's Salon, covered by Johnson. The 3 from MP. Good on the 3-point shot. MP's got 11 points.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
Now, here's Johnson. After Rizachet. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 5. To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
One thing we know about Miles Bridges, he is willing to put his body on the line. Tremendous focus to get his shot opportunity there.
And the Hornets trying to build a foundation to us. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is that you know this. Talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers. Help us build with the hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Pass to Knipple. There's Ball with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Good work there as it goes. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
The three from MP. Rebound by the Hawks. That will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third...
So after the screening ends, according to reports, it's like super exciting. We're in the film, it's clapping, it's laughter, lights come up, and then the conversations start. Things that could have been better. But they're alleging that this is a woman from Janet Jackson. They say that she was allegedly very vocal and very honest about that she didn't like which girls could not perform. They say she talks about the makeup, the acting, everything, down to how.
They said Janet Jackson was basically saying down to the law this movie is all and Jermaine Jackson's that there, obviously, because Jafar Jackson is his son who's playing Michael. As a dad, he's like, bro, chill out, basically, right? That's my son. But they said she was very vocal about it.
Quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so, MP will bring it up for Charlotte. Checking out the group with Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. Hield is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Johnson with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Alexander-Walker. To the middle. Here's Reza Shea. That shot off the mark. Bridges with some nice defense. Miller finds MP. Here's Diabate. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Diabate's got the first basket of the second half here for Charlotte. Here's Reza Shea. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you can tell Reza Shea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to MP. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, this guy has not had a ground.
Hield can't hit. Hornets trail by 3. MP way outside. The offensive rebound. And Bridges able to finish.
That's how you take care of business. Miles Bridges protects the play, finishes strong for his group.
Here's Alexander-Walker. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
excellent season. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 8 rebounds and 6 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often sees plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through. It's been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Alexander Walker finds Okongwu. That one drops for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Charlotte moving the ball around. That's right here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Johnson. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt. Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Now, Reza Shea. Bridges with the board. Bridges got his fifth rebound in this one. Down low. And Knible, the bucket on the assist from Miller. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. .152 left in the third. Back to Alexander Walker. Collins kicks to heel. Shot clock at 5 from downtown. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 14 points.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Ball's checked in for Charlotte. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Okongwu. Reza Shea with it. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the triple. Alexander Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. And so, MV will bring it up for the Hornets. 9-point game. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Long. And he makes good on the layup.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Alexander Walker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Charlotte has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. A three from MP. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
You want fam? I ain't gonna do me like that, bro. That boy.
Here's Alexander Walker. Fires the three. And that one's good. Reza Shea. 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player.
Hey! Give me a little bit.
Okongwu's checked in for Newell. Zachary Reza Shea comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Nikhil Alexander Walker in for Kispert. They've got MP. Miles Bridges is out there with Knible. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Diabate in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Bridges against Collins. And the rejection by Collins.
Collins with the denial. How about that rim protection?
Bridges with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that play.
Now MP. MP with a screen on Collins. Up top, Bridges. Here's Knipple. Defended by Alexander Walker. Another shot. The Hawks leading by 13. Rizajay with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's Alexander Walker. Collins outside. Now Rizajay. No good. On the wing, Miller. Guarded by Rizajay.
Well, despite that lean frame, folks, Brandon Miller is not afraid of a little contact.
At the line for Charlotte,
First one falls for him. And he's checked in for the Hawks. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Jackson outside. Here's Rizajay, covered by Miller. Misses the three. Hornets trail by 12.
Because you don't get the chance to load up on Kevin Durant without Alfred Chicago.
MP with a screen on Johnson. Here's Knipple. Guarded by Rizajay.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Charlotte has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight will be a win by a large margin for Atlanta.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Layup's no good.
First time here tonight.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by MP. Alexander Walker with the ball. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
substitution on the court.
Stolen by Kispert. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You guys showed some fight tonight, but ultimately, what do you do to move on from this? Win. Any adjustments? Not really. I just got to play harder, grab some boards, be better, top to bottom. It is what it is. All right, thanks, Andy. Kevin, over to you.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that about...
Kevin Durant, my goodness, too late to get to the possession. And again, if their face guard Kevin let him beat the screen center in that situation.
And oh, there'll be another one.
Many reasons to need this game. It's a headache, man. You expect away the left hand, and he goes right, and he's still supposed to go to his good hand. The association. Just take and he didn't want to give up a three. Look at this. That's my game plan design. No help there. We get both teams
See, this is when you know whatever's Andrew's filming is a big deal to him. Get in there, study, shot with the tripod, crucial.
They can. And Prince on it too.
What's up, baby?
That's why you call the goaltender in these situations, whether you're 100%.
And make sure to come to the next home game, Hornets fans. Bring your family and friends, and every single one of you will get your very own Hornets Rally Towel. Help cheer on your Hornets as the sixth man. Attention Hornets fans, there are still tickets available for upcoming games. Just stop by the ticket stand or visit us online to learn more. All right, fans, our next home game giveaway is Honeybee's Poster Night. The first 15,000 fans receive one, so make sure to get to the arena early. And remember, Hornets fans, we will be having a special giveaway at our next home game. Every fan in attendance will get their very own Hugo calendar. You don't want to miss this. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear. That his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
It's been frustrating for MP and his whole team. They have not been able to execute in these big rivalry games. It just seems like they've lacked the energy that you need to win these type of games. I do know one thing though, MP takes his shortcomings very seriously. So I have a feeling that MP and company are going to be extra motivated tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Tyson in at the three slot. MP shot is good.
How about the comment right there by Young? MP just stepping right into that three.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Kniffel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Kniffel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. And the basket by MP.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside, here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game now.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did so.
The shot by Tyson, no good. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's MP from outside. Mobley grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Tyson. Cleveland again missing. The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Bridges outside. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He dropped 24 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys,
Okay, Ali, thanks a lot. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. Let's see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Now I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him because this...
Oh, yeah, you put it on this.
He's getting ready for the Cavaliers. And here's MP from outside. Charlotte, no good that time either. Cavaliers trail by 5. They've got MP. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Salon in at the 4-man position. That's the Hornets 5. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Allen.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
MP, the pass to Ball. Back to MP. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Merrill up top, hounded by Ball. He nails it, and we're tied.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Allen. Here's Tyson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. To the paint. Here's MP. Down low. MP drops it in.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. Launches a 3. Misses another. He's 0 for 4. To the inside. Bridges. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Hornets with a lead. Ball finds MP. Stripped away. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Wide open look. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's see those next moves.
And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing team. Second, the Cavaliers.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist number.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 13.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Fires the three. MP shot is off.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Mitchell on the run. And it's all tied up. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
The ball finds MP. The three ball. A rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And to put things simply, this has not been his forte.
Nice shot by Harden.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
The Hornets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's MP. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 11 points in the game.
Oh, MP. Got that tweener working.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Harden's shot is good.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The three from Ball. From distance. LaMelo Ball.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Cavaliers. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please join us for taking the center court. Get ready for the fans courtside.
Making a tough play for Jarvis Jr. right there. Kevin Durant gets uncomfortable. How about that deflection? They go left, takes a shot. They get to their spot. They pull up against Herb Jones.
What you really like about these young fellas, they've arrived with no fear. You can't say that about most people.
Still a long season ahead. So far, yeah, they've been very impressive. And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in even.
I like how they've been using the glass figuratively. No one should eat glass.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
So you got to worry about the lob, you got to communicate switches, and you got to be big on the ball here because they have time to make plays.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out.
Just talked about Finney Smith making game-winning plays, calling the timeout because he didn't like the look. And then how about putting his hand...
What sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime? We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And then kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's five. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes
I gotta say that. I gotta clip that, you know. I gotta clip that. That's crazy. You know what the start that doesn't mean.
Not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys, back over to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
MP outside. Let's go with a three. Oh, MP showing the big range.
The offense defensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Mobley outside from behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Harden. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Assist goes to
Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
You're trying to miss this intentionally and get another goal.
Here's Diabate. Allen defending.
Down
to 5 on the shot clock. Back to MP.
Two bigs underneath.
Here's Diabate. They set the pick. And here's Knipple from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go from 11. Harden can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
The Cavs trailing. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Struz, he's checked in for Tyson.
I think that I love him as a player. He's the best, one of the best two-way centers we have in the league. But for him to take over Kobe's spot at the second all-time, never
MP's got 20 points.
It's like hard to say that because I don't want to take anything away from him. You know, like you can't. I don't think you can. Like 4-8-3, it is what it is. But everyone hasn't been staying. What I've been hearing is that it just like wasn't basketball or what they were doing. So I think that's like the worst part about it. It's hard to call damn though. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, just tell him to go get a bucket, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to do it, and so you know, I don't think you can call damn. I just think I don't. It's hard to think of the world where like the NBA players and they're allowing somebody to foul them 28 times or whatever. Like, that just doesn't feel like it should happen.
27 points for him.
The NBA was having a problem of dealing with. It feels like a pickup game, right? Like it feels like it's just an open gym. I think that points in that kind of like game style of Wizards, how bad they are. It feels like they're tanking. Just like defensive effort.
What would you react if the band out of
Cleveland is going 2 for 5 from 3 since
it's
halftime.
Tough because I think that I love him as a player. He's the best, one of the best two-way centers we have in the league. But for him to take over Kobe's spot at the second all-time ever just doesn't feel great for the game. It's like hard to say that because I don't want to take anything away from him. You know, like you can't. I don't think you can. Like 4-8-3, it is what it is. But everyone has been saying what I've been hearing is that it just like wasn't real basketball. What they were doing. So I think that's like the worst part about it. It's hard to call damn though. Like, what do you want him to do? So I think that's like the worst part about it. It's hard to call damn though. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, just tell him to go get a bucket, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to do it. So, you know, I don't think you can call damn.
Mitchell against ball.
I don't. It's hard to think of the world where like you have NBA players and they're allowing somebody to 28 times or whatever, like that just doesn't feel like it should happen. The NBA was having a problem of dealing with it feels like a pickup game, right? Like it just feels like it's just an open gym. I think that points and that kind of like game and the style of the Wizards and how bad they are, and it feels like they're tanking. just like emphasizes all that.
Mitchell,
What was your
good.
reaction to Bam
Mitchell's got
Adebayo's
5 points in the quarter.
And you can expect
It's tough because I think that I love Bam as a player. He's the best, one of the best two-way
making
centers.
things happen for Cleveland. And he's recorded his season high in points and hopes to add on as the game continues. Back to the game after this break.
Oh, son. Oh, they saw somebody just saw an AK. I think. See what she gave it for.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth.
Yeah, a lawyer person. That's how you treat a lawyer girl. Is for you feel me? Yeah, not nobody that's going in.
The Cavaliers lead by 5. Ball is out there with MP. And then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. That's the Hornets 5. Pass to Harden. Sends it home from 3-point land. Harden's got 33 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Screen by MP.
I'm gonna spoil you. And which is also stop doing it, bro.
Ball left side. Over Mitchell. Ball no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Harden. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
From outside the arc, Mitchell, bullseye from distance. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing the play.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. And we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
MP, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
But guess what? He get money. I get money too.
Pass to Harden.
Don't come and shoot a nigga. Take this money.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted his crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the rush that's coming over this crowd.
It's Merrill on the wing.
A king, a black king.
Plenty of room to knock down that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Ball against Harden. Takes the shot. Oh, he nailed the jumper. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around. Calling them into the house. So both teams making some changes here. And here comes Cleveland. This run now up to 13-2. Hornets trail by 16. Outside Bridges. Here's MP from downtown. Money from 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely a like that. Almost too wide.
From deep. Allen rips down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths, in through the nose, out the open, and let the game come to you.
Timeout called, Hornets. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Here's the pick. And the 3 misses. Cleveland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. He shoots. MP pulls it down.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Oh, off target from downtown. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Allen. Now Harden. Let's loose for three. Knocks down the trifecta.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Harden scanning the floor. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jeffers.
We are a rock and big tight.
No punches pulled, huh? I don't sleep too good after a game like this, but after that, I'm fine.
No, I'm telling you, bro. No, you can't trust her. Look at the way she twitches. No, that's fine. Look, call me insecure. No, just look at how you wrong. And of course she doesn't like me, bro. I can scream her, dude. Like, go, where are you going? My God. Marco, just stick with her and see what happens, bro. Oh, no, so bad right now, bro. Is this serious? Hey, you have no room to talk, bro. You don't even know what's going on, dude. Yeah, I'm being hard on him for a reason, bro. For a reason. You think I want to see my boy hurt? Hey, I promise y'all, 83 days from now, you'll be back here crying, dog. 83 days. Yo, Holmes. Yo, why is it so quiet in here? Yo, what are you? What's up, Josh? What are you doing here, bro? He cheated on you. I mean, like, sorry, dude. You know,
So you made a fire the first
I told you so. She needed me for a reason. I spoke the truth. I called her out on her BS. I knew she wasn't genuine, and I knew she wasn't right for you, bro. Yeah.
Why did you call Mr. Manny?
What are you into now? Mr. Manny? Gosh, no, I'm telling you, bro. No, you can't trust her. Look at the way she twitches. No, man. Everybody, look on me insecure. Just look at how you wrong. And of course she doesn't like me, bro.
Hey!
Like, yo, where are you going?
Yo, Zed, you over there winning again?
No, bro. If anybody got a problem with it, they could just win.
Xander, I'm trying to help you understand. They do have a problem with it.
Stop locking up. Gotta stop, man. Go, dog. You gotta get up, man.
About game time. Game time.